Hey, it's Rich, the Louisiana hobby guy. How would you like to make this family heirloom on your hobby laser in just under an hour? Well, stay right there because I'm going to show you how right now. So let me run through these pictures real quick before we get started with the template in Lightburn. And just to give you an idea, yeah, that's that's me, not dressed up, barefoot. And I've got my old paint set here, my acrylic paint set, and my old brushes, and I'm going to town on these layers that I just cut out. And this is all of the cutout pieces here. It's 8 layers in total. And what I did was I just put some dissimilar colors, mostly browns, but I wanted the background to be highlighted. So that's why I used a yellow color for the background. And you don't have to paint all of the layers. You just have to paint the parts that are going to show in the next layer. So after I painted it, this is what I wound up with. And you can come back. What I suggest is you take pictures of it, because if you take pictures of it, you can come back and touch things up. So now in this picture, you can see that there's a few spots here that need to be touched up. There's one spot that needs to be cut off on the left, a couple little spots that need to be touched up. And I found the best way to do this is with a pin, a regular pin or a needle. Just dip it in the paint and touch up those little spots. And taking the pictures really brings out the spots that you can see. Now, you can see in this picture, there's a little black on the top that I have to touch up there. There's a couple little spots that need to be touched up to make it perfect. And this is going to be a family heirloom, so you really want to make sure that it's perfect and that it's handed down. And I'm going to show you now in Lightburn how to do this perfectly. So let me come over here to recent projects and load it. And you're going to get this project notes that's going to pop up that's going to tell you everything you need to know here. And on here, you're going to see this blue text. Well, don't worry about that. That's on a toolpath. It won't burn. It doesn't output. So I've gone ahead and put some notes here. This is designed for use with 200 by 300 millimeter basswood. And if I come here and let me just ungroup these for a minute, and I grab just a hole of the cross, you'll see that the width is 190 and the height is 237. So this fits perfectly on this 200 by 300 with a little leftover, on the side. So let me put these back into a group again. And here's the link as well on Amazon if you wanted to buy this particular basswood. It cuts so beautifully and works perfectly for this job. So over here on the cuts and layers, I've gone ahead and set this up in the file for 140 speed and 100% power. And I'm using the Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro, which I just bought last week. This is actually the first project. So this is set up for any 5-watt laser. This is not a dual watt laser. This is a regular 5-watt laser. So you can do this with any 5-watt laser. And in fact, you can probably do it, with any type of laser. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you don't get into the real small ones. And the reason why I'm doing this video today is because I've gotten just a huge amount of emails. Somewhere in one of my videos, I mentioned the 8-layer cross, and I showed a picture of, I think, one of them that I did. And I just got bombarded with emails, people wanting to know where they can get the cross. So I've gone ahead and made up this template specifically for my viewers, and I've put it up in my online graphics store. So I have this template for sale, and I've put lots and lots of time into this, so it is for sale. This is not a giveaway today. But you can find this file at engraveandcutfiles.com. I'll put a link down below in the description. And today is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to use this file. So once you've opened the file, all you have to do is come over here to your cuts and layers and set this speed and power accordingly for your laser. Now, if you have a CO2 laser, you know what you'll be able to cut basswood like butter. This is for, like I said, the 5-watt laser. So I've got 140, 100, that's already set. If you have a 5-watt laser, you don't need to change anything here. But focus is really important. So make sure that you focus to either the top of the wood if you're using the little focus bar, or like I do, focus to the bottom of it. You know, focus it and then drop it down about 1.5 millimeters or so. This is 1.75 millimeters. So you could actually focus to your honeycomb bed and it would be just fine. It'll cut it out just perfectly. So now, all you have to do pretty much is load this file, hit the start button, and your first one is cut. And here's what you do next. So you grab a hold of this, and you can delete it. Just don't save the file when you're done. I mean, that's the only thing you don't want to do is save the file. Or you can just move it off to the side if you like. Come over here and grab the second one. Bring this on. Oh, and before you do that, make sure you note your X position and Y position up here in the corner. It's very important. You only want to line this up once. You don't want to have to do the framing 8 different times. And what I do is I take a framing square and I put the framing square on my work bed, and then I put the wood and I move the whole thing the first time until I get the perfect frame, and then I don't touch anything from there. So from that point, all you have to do is just pick up the cut piece of wood, lay the new one on in the corner of the framing square, put the new section on here, and click start. And it's just that easy. And then once you get done with layer number 2, you do exactly the same thing. Zoom out, and here's layer number 3. Put it on your work bed like so. Come up here to your X position, Y position, set those 2 numbers, and you know you're good to go at that point. And you could just run these off one at a time and do all 8 of them very quickly. Now, you didn't think that I was going to leave you with just buy this in my store, right? For those of you who watch all of my video, I've got a special coupon code for you. I'm leaving this toward the end because, you know, a lot of people don't watch the video all the way through and they'll just run over there and buy the file. Well, that's okay. They can buy the file for $7.99. That's how much I'm selling it for. But for you guys who are my, you know, my good viewers that watch my videos all the way through, no matter how much I ramble on, I've got a special coupon code for you. So if you use the coupon code YouTube with the last number 2, so YouTube number 2, YouTube 2, you're going to get 50% off on this file. And I appreciate the people that watch the entire video. So that's why I'm doing this. So remember, the coupon code is YouTube2. And if you use that coupon code at checkout, you're going to get half off on this file. So it's only going to cost you $4, not $8. And I want to give a big shout out to all of my patrons and all of my supporters, the people that make the one-time donations, all the great people over on my forum, which I'll have a link to down below. And everything I mention in these videos, I'm going to put links down below. You can always just click the little down arrow down below the video, and everything I talk about, I put links down in there. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of my patrons, my supporters, and you, the people that make this channel possible, my viewers. I'm just so appreciative. 2021's been a great year. I just started this channel and I'm almost up to 7,000 subscribers again. I still can't believe that. But, you know, I think my videos are super boring, but you guys like them, so I'm going to keep doing them. And I sort of rushed a little bit today because I've got so many projects going on. I'm sorry for that background noise. I've got a 15-inch tall Statue of Liberty that was, it's finished now, but it was printing on the 3D printer. And in the beginning, I had the CNC running, and that job finished pretty quick. But, and you know what? I think I might start, you know, this is all CNC work. I might start adding some of these other things to my channel if y'all are interested, you know, CNC and 3D printing and so on. Because I do have several other hobbies that I do. That's why I'm called the Louisiana Hobby Guy. Initially, I didn't think that this channel was going to take off with the Lightburn tutorials, but it really has. And I really appreciate that. So look in the future. I'm going to stick a few in here and there. I'm going to stick to the maker videos as much as I can, but I'm also going to do as you saw, I've already put out one review on the ComGrow Z1 laser. I'm going to continue to do those reviews because, you know, people are sending me these products. I did buy the Ortura Laser Master 2 Pro just because so many people are using that machine. So I'm going to do a review on that one. That's my paid laser that I bought. But I've got like 6 or 7 companies that are sending me sample models of other lasers as well. And I want to stick those in because a lot of people want to know, you know, is this laser any good? Is that laser any good? Well, they're all pretty much the same, but there are some subtle differences between them. And I'm going to cover that in all of these reviews for you guys so that you can get a better understanding of which one you might want to buy. So with that said, you know, I just want to give a big thank you to everybody out there. And I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate at this time of the year, Happy New Year. And I just want to give a big thank you to everybody. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.